Drills Talk, episode 7. This one's entitled The Top 5 Ways to Get the Support That You Deserve. This is based on a blog I wrote a year ago entitled PSA Support Your People Without Asking for a Discount. Great read. You should read it. It's in the description. And you should read it for your friends who won't read and relay the message to them. Let's get started. Number 1. Realize the old crowd is the old crowd. Now, it may take a little time to digest, but you're a new you, and not everybody in your old crowd can take the new you. And it's not that you're doing anything bad. It's just you're doing something too good. They can't handle the new successful, the new ambitious, the new go-getting you. See, you were cool when you were just talking, sitting back, and everybody was just blurting out, dreams and plans, and nobody was doing anything. But now that you're actually, actionable, you're a problem. We can't handle that. Can't do it. So what do you do with those people? You just mark off that they're in that old crowd, and they won't be embarking on this journey much longer with you. It's a bad feeling because, it's the last thing you expect when you're embarking on a journey or you're actually following a dream is to lose friends. But it happens a lot. And, many different reasons, but a lot of the time it's just that the friend that is not doing anything just can't seem to take the friend that is. It's hard to take. And I guess somewhere deep down, they never were friends because I don't see how it can be hard to see your friend become successful. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Now, a person that maybe I was never really close with and, I never got along with, and we just had always bumped heads and never really had any good between us, then yeah, I'm like, not really feeling that they're doing good, but I wouldn't be hanging out with them. So, this was kind of new to me and I've experienced it. It's just, where did this come from? And how was it not always there? It had to always be there, correct? And you should be glad that you see it. You should be glad that it's finally exposed itself, because you could have brought that person along in the old crowd that didn't belong in the new crowd, and could have messed up the entire new crowd. It only takes one bad apple. You just mess up everything. So it's best that you realize this now, that this person belongs over here and I'm now over here. This person can't take me being successful. What is that about? Like, how is my success a detriment to them? See, now you're not to them physically, but mentally, you are beating them up without even attempting to beat them up, because they remember sitting down and talking with you, and you guys are both making plans, and all of a sudden the talk stops, and then now you're doing stuff. But they're still in this talking stage, and you left them. So they feel deserted, they feel embarrassed, they feel a little useless, they feel a little defeated, but you have no reasoning into feeling bad or a way about it, because you had no ill will in doing exactly what it is you wanted to do, embarking on your dream. That you don't have to apologize to anybody for following your dream. As far as we know, we get one life. Live it to the fullest. And if that includes doing what you dream about doing, what's eating at you every day for not doing it, there's no apologies needed for that. So realize the old crowd is that old crowd, and start filling it up and moving on. Number 2, no discounts. So we're talking different types of discounts. We're talking absence. We're talking hate. We're talking doubt. We're talking monetary requests for discounts. We're not accepting any of that. When you're embarking on something that is so bold that most people don't even try, the last thing you need from your circle, from your people, from the people who should be supporting you is a lack of attendance, doubt, asking of monetary discounts. You're just starting out. You have no room for discounts. You need every penny. And hate. You know, the little sly hate, the little, joke, ha, ha, ha hate. Hate is hate. You mean it. You're jealous. You showing it. Even in your jokes. You being the person who's embarking on something new, need to realize that and accept it. There's a little jealousy in there. They have it. They've shown you. Now, it's up to you to decide if this person deserves to be enjoying anything that comes from the fruit of your labor. I say no. I'm not going to make and choose and, pick who's going to be in your circle in the future, but I know that this is a hell of a red flag. There's no reason to have a person that's going to, not show up or halfway show up when they do. A person that's going to be the naysayer. The naysayers should be strangers, not people in your circle. And even if they are not believing, they should not relay that message to you, and just watch and hope that you do the impossible and do everything they can to help you do it, even thinking it is impossible because you're their friend. Doubt, there's no room for doubt in a circle when someone's trying to embark on something that is already, seen as impossible or improbable. Monetary discounts is just plain disrespectful in the beginning of a person making, or getting their feet wet in their first business or their first couple of months or first couple of years in business. They're not built to give discounts. They're already uncomfortable charging for what they probably did for free for years. And now you're asking them for a discount, making them, cut corners and try to present what they usually present for your price. It's just, the price is the price. You don't go into a department store and haggle. If it's on sale, great, it's on sale. But if it's not on sale, you don't take that to the register and, hey, what can you do? I come all the time. You see me all the time. What can you do? That never happens. So your friend sees you all the time. You know that your friend needs the money. You have a more intimate relationship knowing that, okay, well, they just left their job to do this. Or they're trying to leave their job and they're doing this anyway. So they're probably saving up to make that big exit. Why am I asking them for a discount? If you cannot afford what their price is, then you don't request their service. It's very simple. And when you can afford it, then you pay full price. Because that's your support. And you'll hear people say, oh, well, I'm not like being a hater. I just don't know how to support you. Really? You're on social media all the time. You don't know how to support me? You see me promoting my business. You don't know how to hit the like button. You don't know how to hit the share button. That's hard. You can tag me in frivolous memes so I can see it and like your comment. But when it comes to business and you see that I'm out there, you can't share that. You can't comment on it. Start a conversation. Get other people looking at what the conversation's about. Maybe build some interest in what my business is. You don't know how to support. Yeah, that's not gonna rock no more. That's ridiculous. That's not true. And we're not giving discounts. Number three is to remove yourself from fake supporters. So what's a fake supporter? Sometimes it's hard to determine or distinguish who this fake supporter is. But I'm gonna give you some examples. One being a person that comes to a get together you're having, but they're not really there. They're just kind of physically there. Just to show that, I came. I'm not really mingling, not really talking to anybody. I'm kind of sitting down. I got a drink, I'm here. But this is supposed to be about, you're celebrating something, some milestone in your business. And they're just there. So you ask yourself, why? Why even come? Well, I'll tell you why they came. Just in case you blow up. Just in case you're the biggest thing. And hey, I was there in the beginning. You know me. They want some of that fruit. But they weren't really supporters. They were just there. I've already touched on the lack of social media support. They're on there all the time. They can like, comment, and share and move on to the next thing on their timeline. It would take all of what? 30 seconds, but do they do it? No. But they'll tell you they saw it. What? Well, what? Wait. You saw it, right? You did you listen to it, or did you read it, or did you like it? Did you comment on it, or did you? No, I just saw it. I saw it was you. And I just kept on going. Oh, okay. All right. What do you do with that information? You got to take that information down, and you got to realize that they basically just told you that they're not going to support you, at least not support you. These are the same people that will share such and such's record is coming out on Friday, and they don't know who this person is. It's just, a celebrity, of course. A lot of people know this person, but I'm seeing that this person's coming out with an album on my timeline from my friends, and not from paid advertisement from that huge artist who has a huge budget, but you're giving them promotion for free. Yet me, I'm an artist, I'm a musician, I have music out, and I've never seen anything like that from you. Not once. Why? There's no good answer. And if they give you a real answer, that would end the friendship anyway. But a real answer is they really don't want you to be all you can be. If you blow up at what you're doing, not only are they in the old crowd, but now you're on a whole different level financially also. So they're completely out of your life. They're not in your circle anymore, and they're definitely not in your tax bracket anymore. How do they handle that? I come back to that a lot, because that's the excuse that they give. I don't really know how to handle this with support. That's how you handle it. As if it was you. What would you want somebody to do if that was you? If this is your friend I'm talking about, you don't have to do this for, coworkers that you don't really know or see outside of work. You don't have to do this for associates that you speak to or maybe send Christmas cards to and there's no other conversation going on. I'm talking about people in your circle. Supposed friends. How do you not know how to support them? It just doesn't make any sense. Number 4. Market your gift. You have to market your gift to everyone. Think of an email blast. You get an email blast and you're like, this is not even for me. This is clearly for such and such and such and such. But you got it anyway, because that was a blast. That's what you need to do. You need to always be on. If you're around new people, you need to introduce yourself and tell them new people what you do. I meet new people. Hey, how you doing? I'm Drills. I make music. I produce. I write. I rap. I mix. I master. I do, everything that you can possibly do in the studio. Oh, cool. I'm a carpenter. All right, but now you know though, but you know that I do music, you know? So it's cool, you know? And I know you're a carpenter. So if I ever need a carpenter, cool. If you ever need or, you know, need to point somebody in the direction of a rapper or producer or mixer or master of music, then now you know that I do it. Simple. Easy. Now you do the same if you consider it marketing. You do the same thing, like say if you are using Google Ads or using Facebook advertising. In the beginning, you blast. This is for everybody who likes such and such. You know, you get everybody. Some people don't want to see it, so what? It's an advertisement. It's a commercial. I don't want to see commercials ever, really, when I'm watching TV, but I see them anyway, right? And we're okay with that because we have no choice, right? So if I have no choice about what commercials I'm going to see, then people who don't really want to see anything about a hip hop artist or a hip hop entrepreneur, well, they're going to see me. You're going to see this face. And this is what I do. See, blogs. I do vlogs. I do music. That's me. That's what I do. And that's what I promote. You're going to see that everywhere. I make sure that I'm available doing my job. I'm available on all streaming platforms because that's my job. To give people the access to me. You can have access to me. You have the website, isdrills.com. You have YouTube. You can go in the comments. You can write me. I think there's even a number on the website. You can call, leave a message. I have a Facebook page. I have Instagram. I got Twitter. Like, I'm reachable. And I'm marketing. That's my job. People in my circle, their job is to support. Their job is to make my reach even more. Their job is to lend me their reach. I'm reaching as far as I can. And the funny thing is, strangers will give you their reach before people in your circle, or some people in your circle will give you their reach. I've gotten so much support from people I have no clue who they are. They just heard my music. They like my music. They took time to state that they like my music. They took time to, you know, look at the video, watch the video, share the video. They took time to go to whatever streaming service they wanted to go to and follow my music or add my music to their playlist. And I thank them for that. But I didn't even have to ask them for that. But I have to ask people in my circle to do so. I have to write a PSA in my blog. I have to make a vlog video about support and getting the support you deserve, because sometimes we just don't get it and we may not even know how to get it. We may not even know how to, you know, set ourselves up to have the right people around us and get the right support and know what support really is. Know when we're not getting what, you know, all we should get. That's what this list is about. So market your talent. Let everybody know. There's no reason in not letting everybody know. You never know who's around you. You never know who needs your talent. You never know, you know, you might meet somebody who does exactly what you do, but what can y'all do together? You never know, and they will never know if you say nothing. Share your talent. Be out there. Be vulnerable. Put yourself in position for people to not like what you do. They may not. They may not like what you do, but you can use that and get better. Or you may be the best at it and they still not like it. But I tell you this, and this is something that I was told. And I was told this, there's 7 billion people on this earth. If 1% of them like you, you have millions of fans. 1%. That means 99% of the people on this world will not like what you're offering to this world at a price. And you still have millions of potential customers and fans. So don't sweat people not liking what you're offering. It's not worth it. 99% of this world not liking you is not enough. to, for you to stop doing what you want to do? What more do you need to hear than that? What more do you need? Number 5, zero in on people who respond to your talent and your gift. I just told you about the person who took their time out to tell them that they like my music and they enjoy it and they're adding it and they'll tell people about me and they listen to the video and they share the video. Oh yeah, well, let me take some time out to talk to them. What's going on with you? Where are you from? Are you into music? Oh yeah, I'm about to start making music. Okay, well, here's some pointers. Here's some things that you need to do. I'm not saying that you will be able to afford to buy all this stuff outright, but you can have a checklist. Check this out. This is what you need. This is the bare minimum. And if you work on this every day, 6 months to a year, what you're making it start sounding like something. 2 years from now, you probably will be sounding just as good as the people that you admire. If you really work at it, because a lot don't. Or you take the time to talk to them. Hey, no, I'm not into music. I love music, but, I'm actually a cook. Oh, yeah? Well, I love food. What do you cook? Tell me about yourself. Tell me about your business. Are you starting a business? No, you working in? Okay, you're going to work in the kitchen for a while. All right, do you ever have any plans or thought of any plans to, one day start your own restaurant? Yeah, maybe in like 5-10 years, I want to really, learn a couple of cuisines and, then I'll choose which one I'm going to specialize in. And maybe 5 to 10 years from now, I'll start my own. See, now you're a person. You're not just a person's face that flashes on their timeline. You're not just a person who makes the music that they listen to. You've spoken to them. You've taken time out to show appreciation for them appreciating you. And now they'll appreciate you even longer. They've already went the extra mile to tell you how they feel and they're sharing your music and listening. You've taken time out to express your gratitude and you've actually learned a little bit about them. So now, in some way, they're kind of in your circle. They're in that new circle. They're in that new crowd of people who are go-getters and doing something for themselves, but can appreciate the hustle and the art and the discipline of others. That's what you want. And it takes knowing what you don't want to get to that point. And what you don't want is probably what you have now. Where are you getting your support from? Is it all you? I mean, sometimes that's enough. Depending on what you're doing, it may be enough, but that shouldn't be all of it. Do you have a relative that supports you? They don't really know exactly what to do, but they always ask, hey, how can I help you? How can I do this? Should I share this? Or when's your next video coming out? I will share that. Where's your music? I can play that at this party I'm going to. I can make sure that they play it. Oh, I'm going to this big festival. I can see how much a table costs, and maybe you could set up a table and you can show off what you do. Like, I don't know why this is so complicated. We're so afraid of someone doing better than us that we lose friends over it. We are just like ridiculously jealous for no reason. We are blocking our own blessings because the better this person does and the more successful people they're around, the more successful people you'll be around. And when you do begin to go on your journey and you stop talking, you're around more successful people than they were at the time of, them embarking on their journey. But you can't get past that. They made the move first. You just, oh my goodness, I cannot handle it. You can't handle what? Success in others? If you can't handle success in others, you don't deserve success yourself. Drills Talk, episode 7. It's the top 5 ways to get the support you deserve. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's drills.com. Check this out, his drills.